I like the way red and teal looks.
Red and teal's pretty great. Welcome to this week's Obscura Undead music video react series. I am Azzy.
And I'm Mouse.
And this week we are reacting to, as usual, 3 music videos.
We have Diavol Strain.
We have
Mecanique.
And what was the last one? We have a viewer submitted request for, what was it?
Mary's Funeral.
Mary's Funeral. Yeah, know nothing about that one, so that's going to be a romp. I really hope it isn't
A
bad.
romp. A romp. Oh my god. Alright, so we're going to start with Diavol Strain featuring Stockhausen. The song is called Todo el Caos Habita Aquí. All the
On
cows
vivo.
live here? Alive?
I don't think that word means cows.
It says cows.
I don't think that's how language works, but sure.
Okay.
All the cows live here.
All the cows live here alive. Alright, so we're starting right now.
Ooh. I do love Diavol Strain.
I love Stockhausen. Oh, I love Diavol Strain too. Black and white. Diavol Strain featuring Stockhausen, like a movie. Todo el Caos.
Ooh.
That's Diavol Strain.
Oh, yes.
Who's he?
Is that Stockhausen? Yes.
She's amazing.
Oh, yes.
Is she Spanish?
Yeah, Diavol Strain is from Chile.
I think Stockhausen's from Mexico.
I don't know anything about Stockhausen.
We should review Stockhausen.
Okay.
They are jamming.
I love the, like, sequin, like, dress.
I love how I love when people play an instrument and sing.
Is it like patting yourself on the head and rubbing your tummy at the same time?
It's actually
Because
quite a skill.
I don't think that I could figure that out.
I wouldn't be able to. Oh, his voice is great. Sing about those cows.
Yeah, I haven't seen any cows in the video
Actually, it sounds
yet.
like he says dark shadows. But I'm pretty sure the entire song's in Spanish.
Do you speak Spanish?
I learned Spanish.
Yeah, I took high school Spanish
I
too.
did many years of Spanish.
That's so pretty.
I could read it. Man. Where is this?
I don't know. Maybe we'll read the description and we'll see if it's
She's
in there.
freaking wicked on that guitar. The other girl.
Oh, I know. Like, she is into it, and I love it. So when are we starting our band? When do we have to learn how to sing and
Well, what
play?
could I do? I could, like, hit a couple of keys. I can hit, like, a pre-programmed keyboard key that, like, does all the music.
Perfect.
Remember when I was watching Pleasure Symbols at Treffin, and you know, the 2 girls were on like bass and guitar, and
Like here?
just like here, and you know, the singer's singing and she's playing her instrument, and the other girl is like playing, and they're just so into their instruments. I just thought it was the neatest thing. Like when you actually are there watching somebody play their instruments. But at the same time, I love synth, so.
Oh, I love watching, like,
Totally
I love
different.
watching guitarists. That's just, like, that's magic, like, watching them play so fast.
Kind of is. They've got their beer in the back.
Well, you can't
At least it's not
record without alcohol.
Champagne. At least it's not champagne. Like Trap Majesty.
Is that what that was?
It was a whole bottle of
I didn't
champagne.
know it was champagne.
It was an entire bottle of champagne.
Good lord. This is really nice. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time ever hearing Stockhausen, I think, and I love his voice.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's such a compliment too. Like, with the compliment with an E, not an I.
To her high-pitched yelling. Her energy and just singing. They all start yelling.
Yeah, yeah!
Yeah, yeah! Oh, that was recorded live. Oh, that's what the en vivo meant. It's live.
Huh. See, we learned Spanish.
We know things.
We figure things out. Alright, let's read the description on that. I like, though, when the video started out, like, knowing it's a live video, now they started out with, like, I assume the hallway going on to stage.
Like, movie credits, too, started rolling, like... Alright, well, the notes are all in Spanish.
Oh, direction by Andy Borey. And
photography by Elliot Ariano. Assistant director Consuelo Castillo.
Cool.
Kotodama Films.
I've never heard of Kotodama.
Excellent work.
You just put Spanish. Don't read the comments.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm so addicted to reading comments. But it was Stockhausen.
It's Stockhausen. Stop reading the comments.
They're all in Spanish, so it's like I'm challenging myself.
No, I'm gonna take this away from you.
I'm gonna take the whole laptop away from me.
All of it. Here, let's subscribe. This is Kotodama Films.
Well, there's only 15 people subscribed.
Well, now there's 16.
Maybe Kotodama will subscribe to us.
Maybe. They have Slow Kiss Time teaser, and do they only have 2 uploads? That's probably why they only have 16. I wonder if there's an about. I want to read more about Kotodama.
It just blows my mind that like 600 people watched this video and only 16 people subscribed. And that happens with bands. That happens with us.
Yeah.
If you enjoy it, subscribe.
Plug.
Sorry.
Let's listen to La Mecanique next.
Okay, so next. La Mecanique.
Yep.
Bunker, and they are on Cold Transmission. I
feel like I had more to say about Diavol Strain music. I'll come back to it if I remember what it was. But yes, La Mecanique, their song Bunker, they are on Cold Transmission Music, who we love very much. And already I'm like intrigued by this video just looking at the still, because it's like that little like typewriter script La Mecanique, like.
Oh really?
Kinda.
It looks like VHS.
And then like
the tracking, the VHS tracking.
Yeah, it does, but it looks super sinister because there's like a guard tower and a chain link fence.
I don't think it's gonna be sinister. I think it's gonna be fun.
I don't know. It has the name Bunker and it's showing like.
Oh, it is a prison.
Yeah.
Can you have fun in a prison video?
Let's find out.
Let's find out. All right, let's start it right now.
What a segue.
See, VHS. What did Jet call it? Tracking?
Yeah, a bunch of people like corrected us.
Oh, this is way more synthy than I thought it was.
Oh, La Mecanique?
I have this album, I just don't remember it. I don't listen to it enough.
So is this a prison escape?
Do you think he just like wandered out of prison just like la la la?
Sure.
It looks like Shutter Island.
What's Shutter Island?
That's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie where he was.
Oh, I forgot how much I love his lyrics. His vocals, I mean. Sorry, I interrupted you.
He's walking around like he's walking on a historic like cannon.
Yeah, probably. Is this like World War II like encampment leftovers or something?
What if he's at like Alcatraz or something?
I don't think Alcatraz has cannons.
Oh. What's a fort and a prison?
That's in France?
Are we in France?
I think so.
Oh, okay, that could be anything.
Like I said, it's probably like leftover, it's probably like a World War II bunker.
Aww, that is a fort. That's what the forts look like, except it's all graffitied inside. We have forts here in Tampa.
Yeah, I saw a couple in Hawaii too.
We have Fort de Soto, and then I guess the next closest would be St. Augustine Fort. But they all look like that.
Super defensible.
Super defensible. Concrete with like little squares like cut out of it.
Yeah. Although St. Augustine was built by like...
I just realized that all the music videos we're watching today are in another language.
Yes.
That's the theme of the show.
Oh, I love these shots, like sitting in a window
in a
frame.
Square.
That is aesthetic.
Okay, maybe not that so much.
I shouldn't laugh at that. He just, his face.
What? He's just peeping through a hole.
He's just looking like blitzed out.
Can you imagine going to a fort and you're like checking it out and there's a guy just looking through the square at you? Like that.
Maybe he's shell-shocked. Maybe that's what it is.
He's wearing no socks. I know this is okay for men. This is not okay for me.
That's your complaint?
Yes. Everything else is great. He's wearing all black. No socks. It's just like glaring no socks. Like it takes away like the wearing all black, you know? It's like you just have like these exposed ankles.
So would you say that you're not goth if you wear no socks?
Some people are like super goth no matter what. I don't know. Oh, I do like the ripped knees though.
Yes.
Like it's not that the jeans are shredded or any of that. It just has a cut right on the knees.
Oh gosh, don't go down into the water.
Don't go down there, Mr. Mecanique.
Please don't go into the water.
That'd be awesome if we jumped in a speedboat and then like
James Bonded out
got
there.
away. Yes. What is that thing?
Scrap.
Oh, the water looks super cool.
No, I would be really unhappy if he goes into the water. Like that tore me up on that A Slice of Life video we watched.
Oh, I know.
God,
I'm still sad.
Mm-hmm.
Still sad. Alcatraz. Whew. Okay. He was in a bunker.
He was in a bunker.
And he walked around the bunker. Not sure if he escaped, though. He might have gone back.
Maybe. Do we have any, like, notes?
Nope.
We do not.
So, La Mecanique, you can get their album on Bandcamp. They put out their album called Dernier Voyage.
And there's a big old mushroom cloud on the cover, so...
Oh, I do own it. See? I told you.
Nice. Yeah, I own this too.
So that song was track 2. Very nice.
Does it say where they recorded it in the notes? Because sometimes they
The
do
music
that.
video?
Oh, it's Montreal.
Montreal. So we're not even in France.
Not even close.
It's more like he's probably buddies with Auto Melody. He's from Montreal.
I think I knew that they were from Montreal too. It's been a minute since I listened to this album. I really enjoyed it though. I'm gonna have to go back and revisit the album now.
We should probably review it if we have time.
Yeah.
Came out in May.
See, this is why okay, so I am all for bands putting out singles, like single music videos leading up to an album to generate hype. But I love when a band puts out music videos after the album has been released too, because not all bands do that. No, because not to keep it fresh, but because I go through so much music that sometimes I forget the albums that I really enjoyed on first listen, and then when a music video comes out and I watch it, I'm just like, that's right, I need to go back and listen to this album again. This is definitely one of them, because...
Yeah, sadly that does happen to me, because that particular week there could have been 5 great albums that came out.
Yep.
And even though I bought the album,
sometimes stuff gets buried, and Yeah, this is why I go through my Bandcamp periodically, and I'm just like, I haven't listened to this in a while. I don't remember if it's any good. And then I listened to it again, and I was like, oh yeah, this was great. That's why I bought it.
It's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to the third one. This is a request from DJ
Malik in Orlando.
Who's our buddy. So the band is called Mary's Funeral, and it appears the song is all in Turkish.
We're gonna find out. Well, I mean, we won't find out by listening. Like,
You
we're
can
gonna
look at. I can't. What's funny is I can listen to Turkish and not tell it's Turkish, but I could look at the way it's written and I know it's Turkish.
You're just looking at the S's and the Z's and like the
little
squiggles
squigglies
under the S's.
That's for sure how you know
Multiple
it's,
languages have those squigglies, but it could
that is
totally
true.
be
But they're all
Turkish.
border Turkish.
Can we look it up before we watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the song is called Solgan Duslar.
We are going to confirm that we looked it up and they are from Turkey, so identifying, country by the squiggles.
You can look at a language and you can tell which language it is.
Sometimes.
Pretty much all the time. I mean, there are going to be places, there might be like an island off the coast of Turkey that speaks Turkish, and maybe the band isn't from Turkey, but you can pretty much tell some languages.
Yeah, we looked it up. We confirmed they are from Turkey.
I look at a lot of She Passed Away and Jacuzzi lyrics, and I know this.
We're a little bit confused by the album covers in their discography because most of them are like latex fetish. So we're going into this blind, guys.
All right. Published on July 11th, 2019. Let's go.
All right.
Let's start. Okay.
This is a big break from the last two videos we watched. It's super green.
It's
Green.
not black and white.
Does that make it not goth? This bass totally
It's
makes
in the
it.
day. Ooh. Do they plug in their instruments? I'm always interested when a band performs in like the forest or the beach.
I just imagine them like standing out in the middle of the woods, just like clicking away, like acting like it's a live performance.
I like the way a guitar sounds when it's not plugged in. It's like clink, 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 clink. Oh, this girl has handcuffs on.
Yep.
And
I really hope she's not wearing heel.
Yes.
Interesting.
I love the Turkish
it.
language.
Yo,
Black fingernails. Bass not plugged in. She's gonna dance for us.
Alright, we're gonna need to translate these lyrics because this is feeling like super fetish culty.
Except we're in the woods.
That's why it
No
feels.
harm can come.
That's why it feels culty. That and the medallion.
Culty.
Mouse, is that a wig?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so automatically when I hear Turkish and moody gothy, I'm reminded of She Passed Away. But just the clincher is that kick. It's like, ka, ka, ka. It's like that 80s kick that's in there. The clap, the 80s clap.
They're also in what looks like a fort.
Because, you can shoot music videos for free in forts.
Man, I wanted to photograph
They're
like a
all over
giant
the
pile of broken glass.
So is he singing or the other guy?
That's him singing. And he has his little necklace.
Yeah, what's that called?
I don't remember.
The little hand?
Yeah. I can tell you like all the
I'm
Egyptian
still-
symbols, no chemical
I'm still
symbols.
a fan
I
of
can
this
tell you
music. I
that
think
one.
I think it's great.
This is really nice.
I mean, that's the way I dance at like 3 in the morning.
You've been drinking gin?
Yeah. Which I didn't know I was a fan of gin until that girl gave me tons of gin in Atlanta.
You also did like a double and a shot before drinking that gin, to be fair.
I did. And I still woke up without a hangover.
Nice.
Ooh, this part's cool.
I don't know. I like the green forest. I like all the color, the vibrant
This
colors.
is color.
This is different.
This is...
His bass is definitely not plugged in there.
No, especially if he's walking around in the forest.
I really like his salt and pepper hair.
I like his mascara, his guy liner.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, that's fine. I want to brush her wig.
You know, I can honestly say, like, I've never heard of this band, and I think that the reason for it might be because if I see, like, the latex fetish, like, covers that they have, I would scroll right past it.
Yeah, and you know,
Oh!
Whoa. Hitting his saxophone.
That's,
saxophone.
No, that is a, shit, I don't know what instrument that is. That's some sort of woodwind, but I don't think it's an oboe.
That's not a woodwind, that's a brass instrument.
Is it? Oh my god, it is a saxophone. I hear it now. I finally shut up long enough to hear it.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, so that is quite a sexy saxophone.
That's a tolerable saxophone?
Yeah. Kind of weird that she showed up in the woods all of a sudden.
She doesn't plug her instrument in. Okay, so this lady
is now reminding me of, remember in Twin Peaks?
And I never saw Twin Peaks. I have this thing where I tend to really avoid super popular television if I didn't get into it at the very beginning.
No! Oh my god, this can't be happening. This is a nightmare. Okay.
I have to watch Twin Peaks, don't I?
Oh my god, yeah, but you can't even... there's no way to go back because it's past its time. Oh, saxophone. Oh, fuck. So David Lynch likes to have people dancing randomly, and it's weird. And so, like, he'll have either, like, the midget guy dancing or, like, the one-armed man dancing. And in Fire Walks With Me, there's a lady who was giving a code by dancing.
Oh,
so she's
check
dancing.
it out. She escaped her handcuffs.
She did. She danced her way to oblivion.
Wow, she's not walking away from those with urgency.
And she's like, yeah, whatever.
NBD.
Oh my god. I'm still...
Alright, I'm gonna have to go check this out. That was really great. Thanks, Moloch. Like, for Syrian, that was pretty great.
I do enjoy the band. So one of the things I was supposed to say before I was trying to mention Twin Peaks was, album covers are everything. So you want bands to...
13 new songs and a planned release date September 2019.
Yeah, whole album.
Can you message this to me so I don't forget?
Let's get these lyrics.
Yes.
Here. Album covers are everything. So there are times when you're scrolling through what to buy and you look at the description of the band. They really were latex. Like, they had an album called Hotel Latex. And then one called With Your Sharp Heels.
Yeah, I would not... I would scroll right past those. Even if they were tagged goth, I would look at the cover and say, this is surely not goth.
I'm really
curious. And I would scroll right the fuck past it.
Oh, it's just a track. Let's listen.
So we're listening to Hotel Latex.
I mean, you guys don't have to listen to this, but...
You don't have to listen to it. You mean you can if you want.
Okay, so the lyrics to the song we just listened to. What's the name of the freaking song?
That is a lovely song. Okay, Hotel Latex is a great song.
It's just the album has some girl's, like, legs or something. Oops. You knew I was gonna do that.
So, turns out Solgan Duschler means pale dreams.
Sure.
Is it really pronounced Duschler? I really hope it's not.
We could click the button where she says what it means.
Okay.
Hang on, I have to turn off Hotel Latex.
That was pretty great, though.
Let's see what she says. Is this right?
Yeah.
Solgan Duschler.
Okay.
Solgan Duschler.
So it's not Duschler, it's Duschler.
Alright.
That's a little better.
The other lyrics. Why the sun wasn't born?
I don't know.
Why no sound at all?
I don't know.
It's not over again tonight. Quietly dreaming past. Look, my tears are flowing. I dream. Beyond knowledge, I became a universe.
I like that.
I like that line. I became a universe.
I like that a lot.
I don't know what the rest of it means, but it's not fetishy. It's straight up
poetry.
Yeah. It's not fetishy. It's straight up poetry.
I mean, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get some flack for that, for saying that fetish isn't poetry. but
It is too many people.
it is to many people.
But
Not in this case. Because this is just Turkish poetry. I became a universe. Can we just paint that on the wall behind us?
so these fetishy tracks that are on their Bandcamp
Yeah?
with your sharp heels and Hotel Latex are just tracks.
They're just singles? So what about the rest of their
Servant
discography?
Clown. Just a track.
Just a single?
Let's see, is this good? I like it. It sounds very She Passed Away. So anyway, we've gone rambling listening to the Mary's funeral.
This happens to us quite a bit. If we might keep all of that in, we might cut it out, but we'll see. It depends on how long the episode's
sometimes
been.
we put extra rambling content on our Patreon. So if you love our banter and
want to listen to us hem and haw, yeah, you're welcome to. But anyway, let's wrap this up. It's been too long. Let's wrap this shit up.
all right.
So as always, we thank our patrons at the Violet tier and above at the end of our videos. So do you want to do it backwards? Can you handle that?
I can't. I need the notes.
Okay, we're gonna do it forwards.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you, Skull Girdle.
Thank you, Acid Bitter.
Thank you, Cadaver Kelly.
Thank you, David Zoeser.
Thank you, Mason Shiver.
Thank you, D. Cyclus. I'm not fixing
This is why
that.
we leave her last name off. Thank you, Dia.
Thank you, Beth Razoth.
Thank you, Junkyard Bat.
Thank you, Libby.
Thank you, Max Shrek.
Thank you, The Count.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Demetria.
Thank you, Uncle Fester.
Yeah. So thanks, everyone. Really, you guys help keep the show running, and everyone who likes, comments, subscribes, all that junk, also really, it's what keeps us going. Otherwise, we might just die and shrivel up. Or shrivel up and then die. We haven't decided what order yet. But anyway, check us out on our website, obscuraundead.com. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Mixcloud. All that good stuff. I'll see you next time.
And we love you.
Yep, and we love you. Always.
Bye.
Bye.